By January 1st of 2013, people will be able to make and sell non-potentially hazardous foods from their home kitchen. This is called the Homemade Food Act. It is an enterprise at a private home where low-risk, non-potentially hazardous food products are prepared and packaged for sale. There are limited types of food that are acceptable for a cottage food business, such as breads, biscuits, churros, cookies, pastries, and tortillas. Candies such as brittle and toffee, chocolate-covered non-perishable foods such as nuts and dried fruit, dried pasta, dry baking mixes, fruit pies, fruit empanadas and fruit tamales, granola, cereals and trail mixes, herb blends and dried mole paste, nut mixes and nut butters, popcorn, vinegar and mustard, roasted coffee and dried tea, waffle cones and pizzellis, honey and sweet sorghum syrups, jellies, jams, preserves, and fruit butter that comply with the standard described in Part 150 of Title 21 of the Code of Federal Regulations. These should be fruit products to assure that they are not potentially hazardous. Any foods with cream, custard, or meat fillings are not approved for cottage food operations. All cottage food operators must comply with the following. No domestic activity in the kitchen during cottage food preparation. No infants, small children, or pets in the kitchen during cottage food preparation. Kitchen equipment and utensils kept clean and in good repair. All food contact surfaces and utensils washed, rinsed, and sanitized before each use. All food preparation and storage areas free of rodents and insects. No smoking in kitchen area during preparation or processing of cottage food. A person with a contagious illness shall refrain from working. Proper hand washing shall be completed prior to any food preparation. Water used in the preparation of cottage food products must be potable. A cottage food operator must complete a food processor course instructed by the California Department of Health within 3 months of being registered or permitted. Registration and permits are not transferable between persons, locations, types of food sold, and are only authorized to sell food in registered or permitted areas. Foods must be labeled in compliance with the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act. The words "Made in a Home Kitchen" in 12-point type, the name commonly used for the food product, the name of the cottage food operator and their address of operation, the registration or permit number of the cottage food operation which produced the cottage food product, the name of the local enforcement agency that issued the number, product ingredients in descending order by weight, allergen information, and net weight of product. There are 2 types of cottage food operations. Class A, which is direct sales to the customer, and Class B, which is both direct and indirect sales to the customer. Class A cottage food operators are required to submit a self-checklist to register with County Health Department to ensure proper requirements are being met. Class A cottage food operators are subjected to inspections upon complaint. People who register for Class A are only eligible to sell their product to non-retail customers. Class B cottage food operators may sell their cottage foods directly to customers and retail stores. Once the Class B cottage food operator has obtained a valid permit to operate, annual inspections are required and are subject to additional inspections upon customer complaint.